she was trying to explain away why they were sending me $9,000 for God's sake. So I was like, okay, that's very fine. So these crooks, hi everyone, my name is Martha and you're welcome again to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. First time. Some odd reason I decided to start off my first official video with a story time. I want to do some videos about career choices, especially for Africans that are here in America. If you want to know what happened and how I got job scammed here in America, go ahead and watch this video to the end, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe before you leave. This story time, grab your snack of choice, so grab your drink. This one happened in our Obodo Ibo in Texas, America. My own drink of choice is juice because I don't drink alcohol. Sometimes I drink alcohol, but you know, I'm not a drinker. Look, let's not even start down. That's not what we're here for. And my snack of choice is chin chin, specially made by me. Do you guys know chin chin? Okay, so this story dates back to around 3 years ago. I was in the middle of trying to find a job here in America. A bit of a background is that, you know, I am a Nigerian, so I moved to Texas around 5 years ago with my family. I am a lawyer, so I'm a Nigerian trained lawyer. That's all I've ever done. You know, moving here and trying to see where I can fit in, first of all, was a struggle on its own. I finally decided that, you know what, let me just try, let me just, you know, spread my tentacles. So I was applying everywhere. Everybody had my CV, averaging 20 to, I'll say 50 applications a week. No kidding. That was how badly I was applying. Let me tell you, when you're trying to find a job, that is the most frustrating time of your life, at least of my life. It was so frustrating. It was such a dark place because I didn't know when it will happen. This very beautiful day, I remember this day very well because it was a Saturday and I was making fried rice. I always have my phone with me. Look, this was a desperate time, so my phone was always with me. I'm checking for messages, I'm checking for emails, and you know, of course, I'm also like watching maybe YouTube or something. So my phone was with me in the kitchen, like somewhere where I could see the screen while I was cooking. And then, you know, a message pops up and I look at this message and it says, "Good afternoon, Martha. This is company. You applied for a job with us. Are you available for an interview right now?" You know, that should have been odd, you know, because obviously it's a Saturday. Why are you asking me if I'm available for an interview? But look, I was desperate, very desperate, and I didn't even, well, it wouldn't ring a bell because, you know, obviously I didn't know how things worked in America. Like, you know, maybe you guys are over here doing Saturday job interviews. You know, I don't know what you guys do. I'm just trying to find a job. So I thought, okay, I didn't have any other company that had requested for a Saturday interview, but I was like, okay, no wala, I'm ready. So I told the person that was chatting me or that sent me the message that, "Oh, it's nice to hear from you. Yes, I'm available for an interview whenever you are." And she said, okay. And then she started to ask me interview questions. What's your name? What did you study? And this and this. You know how they give you like scenario questions. Like, this interview was long. It was long and deep. But there was something odd that happened. It should have been a red flag, but you know, obviously these are red flags that you find out after the fact. Something that the interviewer asked me was she would rather not do the interview via messaging. So she wanted me to download an app. This app was called Google. It was a Google something. When I downloaded, she said, okay, download this app. This is my name, add me, and then we'll conduct the rest of the interview. Fine, I downloaded it. Obviously, I'm going to download whatever you're asking me to download. If that will give me a job, okay, I'm ready to download it. I downloaded and immediately I was, you know, ready for the interview. We proceeded with the rest of the interview. Bam, this woman told me she identified identified herself as a female. That's why I keep saying she, you know, just in case you're like, who is this she? She said she's Mrs. And the way she even identified herself was like, who does that? She said, I'm Mrs. She used one very funny name. You know those names that sound like Mary Hopkins, those kind of names. I don't want to use the actual name. I can't remember the actual name. Like I wouldn't care less to not use the name, but I can't remember the name. So she, you know, proceeded to tell me that I had passed this interview and she was ready to, you know, give me my offer letter. And she's like, okay, that she's sending me the offer letter to my email. Look, this thing happened so fast. I was screaming. Keep in mind that this was the same Saturday. You know, I was like, God, so is this how you walk? Is this how you have done it? So I was so excited. I checked my email. If you see the offer letter, very professionally written offer letter, telling me that they were going to pay me $28 an hour. So and they said that it will be 40 hours a week, averaging over $1,000 a week. Let me tell you guys something. Before that day, I've never come across such money before. Telling me that my first job offer, you are going to give me over $1,000 a week. Look, I was hype. I was calling. I was like, am I dreaming? Is this for real? Hey, Jesus. So this is how you walk. So this is how you have taken me. I told her I've accepted the offer. She was like, oh, that's lovely. We're happy to have you on board and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, all this time, I've never spoken to this person. It is from phone chat interview. We entered into app interview, and from app interview we've now gone into offer letter stage. Now I have the offer letter. When am I going to start the work? She went back to the app. She kept chatting me through the app, or he, whoever, and I don't know. The scammers, the idiotic scammers kept chatting me through the app. They now told me that the company are moving. Oh, not like they're moving, they're going to set up a branch very close to where I am in Texas, and that this place that they are setting up the branch, I was going to be like in charge, you know. I was like, eh? And that, okay, that because they don't have anybody around to help them set up, they will need me, the new in charge woman of the year. They will need me to, you know, assist them to buy the equipment and set up the office. I'll be like a pioneer. So they were hyping it and telling me how cool it is, that I'm going to be the one that will set up everything. I'm going to approve people that will be working with me. I will be in charge. I was really happy about it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, just let me know where the office is. Let me know the blah, blah, blah. And when am I starting officially? The offer letter said this. Is that the day I should go to the office? Said, oh, don't worry, you're going to be working remotely first, so we're going to send you some money to buy to set up office at your home before the office is ready. I was like, okay, since that is how you people are doing it, I'm game. So this woman now proceeded to tell me that she was going to send me the money. I was like, okay, I'm going to, should I forward you my bank details? She said, no, that they need to send it via check. So I should provide my house address, and they're going to send me the check through UPS. It's going to be priority mail coming in first thing in the morning. And she now told me how much they were going to be sending. They were sending over $9,000. And I said, okay. And she said, oh yeah, that it's you know, part of it is what you're going to use to set up the equipment, that we want you to take the money to the vendors that are going to deliver the equipment to the office, while you get to have a sign-in bonus, or no, what's that bonus that they give people when they just, well, I was going to have a bonus. I was also going to have some money to set up my equipment at home. So you see, she was trying to explain away why they were sending me $9,000 for God's sake. So I was like, okay, that's very fine. I sent my address. Look, I know. Don't judge me. Let me just tell you how it happened. You people should not judge me. I was trying to find work in America. So I sent my address, I sent everything that I needed, and first thing the next morning, priority mail came. Bam, bam, bam. Check, 9,000 something dollars written in my name. Let's go. I was like, wow, this is really for real. I took the check. I didn't waste time. And this woman was chatting me non-stop. She was chatting me, oh, have you received the check? Oh, have you done this? And what time will be comfortable for you to go and deposit the money so that you can, it's going to take a couple of days to process before you send it over. She was just chatting me. I was like, I'm going right away. So eager, madam, job don't come, impress your employers. I was just then talking. That was how 9 o'clock, in fact, no, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. I was out of the house to my bank. My bank was Bank of America. There's a reason I'm saying this Bank of America name. The reason is coming, Bank of America. That was the bank I was using at the time. So I went to the bank and deposited the check. There was no eyebrows raised. At the back of my mind, I kept thinking, if there's any funny business, this cashier would tell me that, look, madam, this check. But I was looking into the cashier's eyes. He was looking at me. I was looking at him. He was like, oh, you just want to deposit this check into your account? I was like, yes. And then I was looking at him. He did not say anything. He was quiet. He did pam, 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 pam. The next thing, he told me he has finished work, that he has deposited the check. So it's a for real something. Okay. I went home. I was happy. I even called my mom that, Mommy, come see this new job I have. They even gave me check of over $9,000. As in the way they trust me. You see the way they trust me. I was just talking trash. I was just talking rubbish. I got home. So the woman was chatting me, oh, have you deposited the money? I was like, madam, I have deposited the money. What next? Don't worry. The money is cooking in the account. Soon it will enter, because the cashier had told me that after a couple of days. The next day came. I kept checking my app. For some reason, I was just nervous about the whole thing. I was like, you know what? Let this money enter. Make it land. That is when I will now know that. Because I don't know, subconsciously, how your subconscious is telling you that there's still something, this whole thing is still not too straight. Do you know that, my brothers and sisters, the next day I went into my app, my login, I couldn't log in. I was typing, I couldn't enter. I did forgot password. I was like, what is happening here? That is how I called Bank of America customer service. Hello, please, you guys, I can't get into my account. I can't log in. What is happening? Do you know what they told me? They said, ma'am, you're gonna have to go to the nearest Bank of America branch you can find, and they will tell you what is happening. You say, I should go to the nearest. Wait, something is happening here. Something is not right here, because usually every problem can be solved online with customer service. So I said, okay. I was like, okay, but is there a problem? I actually deposited a check. And I was like, madam, please go to the nearest Bank of America branch. Please go to the nearest Bank of America branch. They didn't even want me. As I was trying to talk, before I'm even landing, they were telling me I should go to the nearest. I was like, but I go to the nearest Bank of America branch. But wait, I just want to go to the nearest Bank of America branch. That was when I was cold now started catching me. I was like, I went to the Bank of America branch. Meanwhile, these so-called employers, these useless scammers, they were chatting me. Hey, just wanted to check on you today. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I was like, thank you. I didn't want to tell them that, see what Bank of America is telling me, because my mind was not just processing that These people are the ones that put inside this trouble. Tell them what they have done. My man was telling me, maybe something is with your account. You know, yourself, you never even see that kind of money land into your account before. I went into their branch. From the customer service people that attend to you at the door, like, you know, there will be some of these, the ones that lie around before you go to the tellers. So I saw one of them and I was like, please, I deposited a check yesterday and today I can't log into my, you know, I was just explaining in small English for them, you know, still feeling a bit confident. They were like, oh, okay, let's check something out. That one went to the computer. And she told me, ma'am, your account is closed. You can no longer have access to that account. And she had that face. And I was like, okay, it's closed. Why? I did not close my account. Yes, ma'am, it's closed. So I was like, okay, but I deposited a check of this amount of money from my new employers. I said, ma'am, your account is closed. So whatever money that you had in your account before this check, we're going to send it to your address. I said, okay, you know, tell me more. We're not disclosing anything to you. We're not obligated to disclose anything to you, ma'am. And that was it. Because I kept asking her more questions. I don't know why my account is closed. I cannot tell you that information, ma'am. We're not obligated to tell you anything. All we know is that your account is closed and whatever money that you had in your account, we will send it to you. I was still trying to process everything. Like, oh God, am I dreaming? Is this a dream? I said, okay, please, I will need to get more information about this. This is upsetting to me. She said, okay. She just took a paper and a pen and gave me this and said, you can call that number if you want to know more about why your account is closed, and that's all I can tell you. So I went outside. I just entered into my car. I sat down calmly and then I called the number. Do you know what these people told me? These people told me that, ma'am, your account is closed and we cannot tell you why your account is closed. Bank of America has the right to close an account without explanation. The same way you have the right to close your account without explaining to us, that's the same way that we can close your account and we don't have to explain to you. And they were so strict on the phone, like just hitting me with your account is closed, we can't tell you anything. Look, it was traumatizing. But everything I could get was that they could not process my check. They said, we cannot process the check, the deposit that you made with a check, and your account is closed. And then I was like, So this means that it was a fraudulent check. Now they've shut down my account. So I called customer service. Look, I harassed these people that day because I needed answers. I still need answers. If you please, you guys should tag Bank of America on this post and ask them why they couldn't even explain to me. I was such a novice. I didn't know that really, this is what people are doing. I called again, and when I called again, they kept telling me the same thing. Your account is closed, that check, we could not process that check, and this and that one. And that is when it dawned on me. It began to dawn. It resonated in my spirit that I had been scammed, job scammed. So I went home, still trying my Bank of America app. It wasn't going, and they shut down my account. So these crooks, I sent them a message and I'm like, because I still wanted to keep small positive mindset, small one, that I was still trying to hang on to that small one, that okay, maybe there's some sort of explanation, like maybe it's not even fraud though. So I sent her a message. She was like, hello. I said, Bank of America just shut down my account. They said that they can't process that check. And it went unanswered. They did not answer again. The email that they sent me the offer letter with, the email that they were sending me things before, if I send email, they will reply. If I send, they reply. All of a sudden, no response. I was like, is there still a job? Bank of America did not process the check. What should we do now? Ma'am, can you respond so I know what the next step should be? I was still talking, talking nice, and like I didn't know, I didn't realize what has happened. No response. That was when I now started saying, is this for real? I didn't want to insult them. I should have insulted them because, obviously they scammed me. But at that point, I was so much in shock. I think the thing that shocked me the most and the thing that hurt me the most was my Bank of America account that they shut down with no explanation. Like, it made me feel like, okay, so I got job scammed. At least, okay, think about it. If this was a fake check, at least they should have told me, this is a fake check. Oh. Number one, this is a fake check. Why are you in possession of a fake check? Come, let us know why. Or they can even, report it to police. Like, look, I expected something because I wasn't at fault here. I was basically scammed, and you guys just shut down my account without telling me why you shut it down. People should tag Bank of America. They owe me an explanation because it's not fair. It's just like how, so somebody breaks up with you. That was the first account I ever opened in America, the first one. So I was so emotionally attached. I still have my Bank of America bank card. I just never gave it up because it was just the first introduction I had into the banking system in America. So for them to just drop me like that for something that wasn't my fault with no explanation, it still hurts me. You people should tag them and let them know that, it pains. It's still paining me because I did not do anything bad and they shut it down and telling me that I can open another account. For what? I picked up the pieces of my life. I picked up all the lemons that life was throwing at me at that moment in time, and I decided to make some lemonade. You people that scammed me, you people that are in the business of scamming, thank you so much, guys, for watching my video up to the very end. This was my how I got job scammed in America and Bank of America shut down my account. Yes, thank you for watching. I do appreciate the fact that you watched it all the way to the end. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you know whenever I drop a video. I will try to drop videos every week. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, 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 bye.